Hey, what's up, TIs? I wanted to show you this picture. This is for the Perps. They're fruities. And they're sour and bitter about our success, even if it's only a little success. You know it's true. I saw somebody finding these candies in a dumpster, and they threw out a lot of the candies out. Candies don't really expire because they're not made with real ingredients. So I thought about the Perps. Yeah, so today no Perps really bothered me at all, but I had like a weird dream, and I think because I watched Casino. Hold on, that was very violent, that movie. I didn't know it was gonna be that bad. It came out in 1995. So I put it on DVR and I watched it last night. Oof. It was something funny that Joe Pesci said in that movie. And I was thinking about the Perps. Like, to say. I'm gonna have to look it up because, my brain doesn't really work anymore like that. Like, I could remember it. I remembered it in the moment, and then all of a sudden it's gone. Yeah, that's the Perps doing that. And it was hilarious. I was like, oh my god, I gotta use that on the Perps. And I forgot it, of course. So then today I went to Dunkin' late. They messed with my sleep so bad last night. I gotta take my magnesium chew. Maybe that'll help. So I didn't really sleep well. I was able to get up by like 9:30ish today after trying to finally fall asleep. And as soon as I woke up, somebody texted me, like, come on now, soon, right before I wake up or as soon as I wake up. Especially if it's early. I try to get up early during the week. I have stuff to do during the week, so I have to get up extra early. And nobody lets me sleep. It's like amazing how that happens. I'm like, why you fucking text me that early? Wait until like 10ish. So annoying. People are fucking annoying. The spam calls are annoying too, but they kind of come and go now, I guess. I don't know why. That's a form of gang stalking. So they're taking a break for a little bit. Sometimes I like to mess with them. Sometimes I just let it go to voicemail, and then I just block them. I mean, they're gonna find a way to keep calling anyway, because they're losers. So I go in there, right? No Perps. I come out, no Perps, because they're working on the house 2 doors up the block. They've been working all day, so there's not going to be any Perps coming around. So that's good for me. They don't want to be seen by other people. I did see Druggy Smurf yesterday, and Voodoo Smurf. Walking past Stalking. They were annoyed because I went to work out, so then I went to Dunkin' afterwards. They don't like that. They don't like when you work out. I don't fucking care. I told you they messed with me yesterday. They messed with me yesterday. I had like brain fog because I didn't sleep. It was worse last night. So I got in the wrong car to get home. I was like, oh, we gotta go back around the block. I told the guy, wait, we'll be right back. Then I would have paid money, you know what I mean? So they did that on purpose. Cause I go for free. I'm not telling you how I got it, but so they're jealous of that probably. Good. I hope you're jealous of every fucking thing I do. Every time I better myself, I hope you fucking hate it. Show me your hate, Palpatine. That's what they act like. They act like Palpatine. Psychopaths. Anyway. So I finally get in the regular car, the car I'm supposed to get into, and we get to the block here, right around the corner. I told you the girl that told me where she lived like 10 times. She was trying to get info out of me. She figured out I'll be nice to her, and I'll get all the info I can, because I don't get paid if I don't. So she was waiting there with her coffee, iced coffee. She was all happy and laughing. That's what she told me. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, you could be laughing at my expense. I don't give a shit. That does not, that doesn't do for me what you think it does. I think it's sad that you have to rely on gang stalking to make a living. That's fucking sad. That's not a real job. It's illegal to do that. And even if it's under the radar, off the books, it's still illegal. And you're going to get what's coming to you because Jesus sees everything. So he's going to deal with you way more than we can. But, you know, once in a while, Karen is going to get her ass kicked, or his ass kicked. Because some TIs don't give a fuck and will do stuff back to you. And I'm going to laugh. Anyway, you guys deserve that. We don't deserve shit that you do to us. You deserve all the shit you're doing to us, by the way. So, yeah, so I saw her, and then I saw Voodoo Smurf. He kept walking back and forth like he always does, like a little prick. And then Druggy Smurf did the same thing. He takes the ramp. He's fucking lazy. You know, want to go around the ramp. Fucking lazy fat bastard that he is. Anyway. And they talk about my weight, and they're all fucking getting fat, except for Voodoo Smurf. He don't eat. He's the only one that doesn't eat. But I heard witches and warlocks, they like to fast before they do any spells. So that's probably why he doesn't eat. So I know he sees like a Santeria person or whatever the hell it is. I don't know what it's called. I'm not into that shit, and I'm not looking it up. I heard they fast. You know, us Christians are supposed to be fasting so we can cleanse ourselves of these fucking witchcraft crap that they're putting on us. And then, you know, the other day you saw my neighbor walking the dog, the grand dog. I think she was sleeping. I hope she was. I hope she knocks herself out with drinking. I'm not kidding. Because I'm tired of their shit. You know, things need to turn around. And they're starting to turn around. That's why they're getting crazy now. A lot of people are getting more gang stalked than I am right now. And I don't know, I put like prayer videos on while I do chores, and that calms me down. And then I put on a lot of prayer videos today. After I got up, I watched some videos, and I put a prayer video while I was getting ready. And then I did a little bit, you know, like a little bit of chores. I had another prayer video. So by the time I got to Dunkin', it was nice and calm. There was one perp waiting, and he looked at me, and then he kept walking. He looked like he was scared. Like he started running away. I was like, goodbye. I hope they all scared. I hope they run away. They probably told him, don't do nothing because she's going to record. Because I said that. I said, if you even try to do anything, I will record it. I will have my camera out before you even could do anything to make you not do anything. I have the power now. The request, of course, but, you know. So I think they know it. And I hope they do. I hope they get, like, really scared of him. You're supposed to be scared of God, not me. But I like that you're scared of me, too. I hope you keep becoming scared of me, because you're a fruitcake. This is this candy was named after Perps. Fruities. I wonder if they're good. I should buy a bag. Next time I go into the store, I'll look for a bag and I'll buy it. They got grape, they got strawberry, fruit punch, mango, watermelon. I think that's it. I don't want to get money off yet. I want to actually see the flavors. That's it. I thought this was funnier because it's sour. They give us a sour look. I think it was Thursday. Yeah, Thursday when I went to Dunkin'. As soon as I walked out of the house, the straw guy was coming down the block. I was walking up. He had the straw in his hat. He had a camel jacket on. And I was listening to a video about Perps, like the gang stalking manual, it's called. I think I posted on my community channel, but nobody's looking at anything I posted there, so. I don't know if YouTube's doing that or somebody, like a perp got in there and started to do that. I don't know what it is. But nobody's looking at my community channel. I got some good videos on there, some very good information that you guys can see, and check out. So, whatever. I guess if you have a moment, you look at that stuff. I saw like a documentary. It was like 5 hours long, but I watched it within 5 days. And they tried to mess with that too. Like I had it on while I was in my room. You know, it was buffering. As soon as it started buffering. I was like, oh shit, here we go. They're using the Wi-Fi jammer. As soon as I said that, it went right back on. And then I heard knocking on the windows, on the walls, I mean. And I'm like, yeah, I hope it pisses you off. Yeah, I really do. Well, it got me stressed. You should be stressed. Shoot. You're doing the wrong thing, acting like it's the right thing, but it's not. So, I get to Dunkin' that day, and that's when I saw, Voodoo Smurf and what's his face, swim again. Every fucking day. They don't stop. And if they do, then it's only short term. So that day, I get to the corner. There's a red car parked at the next corner, and a light blue car parked at the other side, at the corner. And then the guy who owns the hair cutter place, he was a friendly guy, but I noticed like he wears like crystals wrapped around looking wire, so he's into that crap new age shit. Like I have my rocks too, but I don't wear them. I don't do nothing with them. It's a collection. You know what I mean? I like to collect shiny things. I'm a girl, so contrary to popular belief. So his friends were hanging out and they like staring at me, right? So I'm like, oh god, here we go. One friend started doing the perp stretch, and then he looked over, and then both cars simultaneously, one after the other, got out of the spots and left. And then I saw a red car as soon as I got there, as soon as I sat down, a red car pulled up. Then today, I get there, and the family that hung out on my porch, I don't even know if I saved that video. They were taking pictures on my porch. The whole family, people. They went after school and cut off branches of a tree in the neighborhood. And they were holding the branches and on my porch. They were standing on my porch taking pictures. So it's not gangster, and of course it is. And then they were standing in front of my garage. Like, really? Out of all the houses to do that, so they were getting paid for that. I really wish I knew who was paying these people, though. Like, I want to catch those people in the act. That would be great. Well, they're going to get theirs, too. So I haven't seen them the whole time because it's summer. And they were there. They were there. One of the kids had a camo pants on, camo shorts. And they were staring at me the whole time, like, okay, I looked right at them, too, like, what are you going to do? It's full of people in here, what are you going to do? And, I had to go to the ATM, so guess what? All the kids were touching the ATM. Because that's what they do. Yeah, a freaking gnat in here, I gotta get it. In my face. Get the fuck out of my face, you fruity. Go away from me. Maybe it's allergic. Maybe it's like attracted to my perfume. Anyways, that's a monitoring spirit and needs to die soon. So, it's at the second seat. And the two girls came in, they were like screaming and making barking noises. And they had Target bags at one time. I don't know, did I record that? I think I did. I gotta look back at my channel. I think I recorded them doing that. Because they were laughing and barking at like random people that were in there. There was a lady that was sitting there. She was like, what the hell is wrong with that? She came in one day, she was waiting for her son to get off the bus. And she goes, were you here with those two ladies that were barking at people? I'm like, yeah. She goes, what the hell? What the fuck was wrong with them? I'm like, I have no idea. So today they came in. They were going to sit right in front. One of them had a Target bag, so they decided to sit directly behind me. This is what Perps do too. They see like all kinds of seats around you, and they're like, let me sit right next to you. And that's why that one time I was with my friends on the train, and people sat next to us, even though there was like a whole bunch of seats open. And we started saying something really like, like out of this world, and they got up and left. Like, why are you sitting next to us? We're in the middle of talking. First of all, like, go somewhere else. Mind your business. Like, there's so many other seats. I've seen videos of people doing that to other people, like, not even gang stalkers, but like regular Karen type people. Yeah, they just sit right next to the person. They do that so they can complain to about what you're doing instead of minding their business. So they're assholes. So they sat behind me, and they put their target bag all the way at the other side of where I could see it. OMG. And this guy comes in, he's like, I don't want to start any trouble. This is how you should make my drink. Like, he was getting nasty with them. And I looked over at him like, really, bitch? Yeah, I'm not recording you. If you get louder than that, yeah, because that's rude. They're nice to me in there now. All of them, yes, because they realize I'm not the problem. The Perps are the problem. So he pulled up in a red car, of course. And then that was it. I didn't really notice if anybody had a target bag or nothing. And I didn't notice if there was any more red cars. And after a while, you're like, at least with me. You know, I'm not trying to get aggravated by them. I think that's why they're not really doing much. They're trying to, like, they go back to, like, square one when it comes to me. They're like, oh, let's try this again. Oh, let's try that again. I'm like, no, fuck you. Keep trying till you, like, dead inside. I don't care. They're all alcoholics and fucking drug addicts. They take them out of the mental ward. And they, you know, recruit them to come and do stuff to us. Even your own family. Shout out to the people that I know on YouTube. It's getting gang stalked by their own fucking family. That's even worse. I mean, it's narcissistic family members. They make you stay with them, to live with them. Listen, my own father said I was supposed to live with him for the rest of my life. That means I wasn't supposed to get married. So he basically put a curse on me. And guess what happened to him? He had a bad stroke. So, yeah, God doesn't play. It was really bad, though. It was like every year, like 3 years straight. So we had to suffer some more. And he wound up in the nursing home because it was really bad. And he breathed and aneurysm and died. So they're trying to do that to me too. Like when we have people around me with a cane or in a wheelchair, or they show somebody, like somebody walks around, does a crip walk. They're trying to say they're going to try to injure me eventually. Alright, I know these tactics because I watch all the other videos online, so I know what they're up to. So the guy with the straw and the girl with the dog, they're you know, honey trap couple. So she was by herself for a long time. Joe brought her little Yorkie in there. So cute, the dog. And they would walk it, like, if I'm outside, they'll walk the dog and, like, stop in front of my house on purpose and stare at me. And talk about me in whatever language they speak, because I don't know what language that is. And then they walk away. So that day, when you saw the camera, they did that on purpose. He was wearing lime green. And she was standing with him, and they're talking about me. If you look at the video, they're talking about me to each other, and they turned around to look at the camera to make sure it was on. And then she turned around to show me her shirt that said, "Are you crazy?" Yeah, bitch. What are you gonna do about it? If I see her in real life and my camera's out, I'm gonna say that yes, I am crazy. The fuck are they gonna do about it? I even yell when I yell at the guy across the street. I don't fucking care if I found crazy and call the fucking cops on me. Then I don't give a fuck. I let them have it. They were laughing, but I let them have it. And they keep laughing. Because God is coming to punish them. For that night, especially, He's going to punish them so bad. They don't know what hit them. Listen, they think I'm doing this to them. You know, like the people next door, they really believe that I'm doing stuff back to them, and I'm not. I don't care what they think anymore. I'm not going to retaliate against them, because I'm supposed to be, you know, I want to be calm and collected and You know, not raise my blood pressure, you know, because I got good blood pressure, so I don't want to raise it. They're trying to do that. They're trying to get me to be sick like that. I'm like, nope. I'm doing everything in my power not to get sick, and you know what I mean? Like, I try to sleep as much as I possibly can. If I feel really tired, I sleep. I take a nap, which they were causing too, because I have the back of the fluid from the cyst, and the doctor looked at it and she's like, "Oh, if it hurts, I'll cut it open." I'm like, what do you mean if it hurts? Just fucking cut it open. You see that it's there. Fucking do it. Such an asshole. That's why I need people with me when I go to these places, because even I went back to a surgeon because I was like, this is not normal. Like, what's going on? Like, when they told me it was just back of fluid, it's not infected, I was like, thank God. And I told them what happened. They're like, huh? Like, they looked at me like, well, why? What do you mean that she didn't cut it open? Like, because she's an asshole. Like, you have to give her permission for some reason. I don't know why. So fucking stupid. Like, just do it already. I don't know what her problem was, because she already cut it open twice or 3 times before I got surgery on it. And gave me antibiotics for that. I can't take antibiotics anymore anyway, because it fucks my body up. So, I have to find natural ways to get better. And I already bought some supplements, and those things work very well. And I just added something else to it. And all 3 of those things together, I'm going to be really well. And by the way, TIs, look for sea moss on Amazon. It might be cheaper on Amazon than it is in the store. But they have different flavors. They have blue something. Not blue raspberry, they blueberry, something like that. Pineapple mango, strawberry, all different ones. So it's not bitter. Like, it by itself is bitter, I heard. So you take a spoonful of that every day. It's supposed to, clean you out. And I have tamarind fruit, but I have to buy more. Tamarino, whatever it's called. It looks like poopies, it does. But you open it up like a peanut shell, you devein it like peanuts, and then you chew it, you spit the seed out. The seed, you have to like kind of bite each little area, then spit the seeds out. And then I heard the seeds, you could crush them up and make a powder out of them. So that's always good too. It's good for digestion. It made me regular. It really did. It worked. That's why I have to buy more. And, I think on purpose they're not having it in the store at the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find it on Amazon. I buy a lot of stuff off of Amazon. And I always have the tracking number, and it records the delivery people, so I know when it comes, because it tells me when it comes. And I specifically said, notify me when it comes. And I sometimes I go out there and watch. The day of it's supposed to come, I go out there and make sure it gets there. Because I had a couple things tampered with from my ex-neighbor Jillian. She used to open my packages, not just mine. She opened the package. Okay, it was something that's irreplaceable. It was an I Love Lucy watch. She used to have like a catalog you could order from, like for the show, like shirts and purses and stuff. It was really nice stuff. My mother bought my sister a watch. It was a really nice gift for her birthday. And we're in the backyard. This is before cameras and stuff. We come out. The packages are on the porch with a hole in it, like somebody opened it, and the watch was gone. So we see them leaving, the neighbors, and she's looking at us, and she bowed her head down. She knew she was wrong. She still did it. And she messed with a lot of my packages too. My friend sent me this really, really cute gift. I told her, make sure you wrap that shit good. Lots of tape. I told her what happened. She was, oh shit. So she bought me Hello Kitty stuff. Very cute. It was a lunch bag, like a velvety lunch bag. an apron, and like a coffee mug, coffee travel mug, and a journal. It was a full set. So cute. So Jillian opened it. She poked a hole in it, and she pulled the string. And again, I didn't have cameras yet. She pulled the string from the journal. When I opened it, I was like, "Oh, you bitch, fucked with it," And this is after she moved out of the neighborhood. She moved to Staten Island, and she came back and she kept doing stuff like that. So I told my friend, I was like, "Yeah, she tampered with it, but I fixed it. I had to take the inside cover, which was like a piece of paper, and she pulled it so hard that it came off the thing. So I used shipping tape to tape it. I'm telling you, these perps are crazy. They just love to tamper with our stuff. So, fixed that one. And then I ordered something offline. She opened it. And she didn't take anything, but she did open it. And I recorded it, after I went to Dunkin', and I came back, and it was open. There was no receipt in there. That part, they email you the receipt. And we didn't have cameras yet, so... after a while, I was like, "Can we get a camera now?" Because this is like the third thing she's ever done. And every time we had decorations on the porch, she would break them. It was so stupid. We have these cute little fall leaves, and you tie them around the bench, the handrail. So she would cut the string. And you tie them with a string, she would cut it. And she thought she was funny. She's not funny. She's an asshole. Anyway, she did that a couple times. And then we would put flowers in a little flower pot that came with the house. She would pull the flowers out. Real flowers and fake flowers. We had like a little pine tree in there, and it had Christmas ornaments on it. She pulled it out. She took all the ornaments off and broke them in front of the house. So I have pictures of that. I think I did take a video back in the day, but I don't think I have the video on my phone. I would have posted it. So annoying. But that's why I record everything they do. Even if I can't get them in the act doing it, I still record because that's still evidence. My neighbor tried to break in too from the backyard. He unscrewed the fucking door handle. A psychopath. Sorry, I just hit the thing with my hand. Who does that? I didn't even know he did it. I must have not been home. When I went out there, he comes running out, ha ha ha, like that. I'm like, what the fuck? I called the cops. And they went in the backyard, they checked. They saw that, and they said, "You have to put up cameras," and they won't do it again. They did it again, but not like that much. He's still doing stuff. He goes into my backyard all the damn time. He loves to break the decorations back there. He broke the lights. We had solar power lights inside each flower plant. And they had like little bulbs on them. He fucking pulled the bulbs off. I don't know how he did that. These people evade all the cameras now. And my friend told me that people go around carrying a thing in their pocket, like a button, to stop cameras from recording them. I did post a video on my community channel of these people robbing somebody. They were wearing masks and book bags, the Perps wear book bags. And they looked at the camera and they pressed something. They took something out of the backpack and pressed the button, and it didn't record them after that. It stopped the recording. There was enough evidence, though, that they did stuff, which was, good, because, a lot of people don't report that stuff. I'm still reporting it. I don't care if anybody's in on it. I'm going to report it. I don't know what these perps are thinking. Like, what the hell was that guy doing who was walking up the stairs? We don't know that guy. I have a video of these random people pulling into my driveway to drop people off. They were going to pull literally all the way into my driveway. So who the fuck do these people think they are? These are the older people doing it. That's even worse. And one time I had a friggin' FedEx truck parked in my driveway. Like, he was halfway in. I'm like, what are you fucking doing? Instead of parking in front of my house like they always do, they did that. I'm gonna look up that t-shirt that says, "Are you crazy?" Hold on, let me see. See if I could, oh, here's one. But no, that's not what it was. TikTok shop, maybe, let's see. Yep, there it is. TikTok. Are you crazy? There's the thing. This is how she bought it. This is where she bought it. By Fashion Noise. Are you crazy? Can you believe this bitch? I'm not even sure this is Are You Crazy? In bold letters too. She a bitch. Bitch. I should say that to her when I see her. You bitch. I could call them whatever the fuck I want. So it's from TikTok shop. Here it is. Are You Crazy t-shirt. And it's cost, I don't even know how much it's costing. It doesn't show a damn thing. Oh, look, Illuminati shit. Shit. I didn't want to click on it. Could you go back, please? I'm trying to find any more things like that. Some weird shirts. Street style. They're blasphemous with this Jesus picture. Look at it. That's blasphemous. And they put angels too. That's also blasphemous. And you got the Perps friend at the bottom of it. I know it looks like a deer, but that's what it is. There we go, blank camo tee. The Mad Hatter. We got a lot of shit. Look, new age shit. But I don't do horoscopes, so. What is it? What the hell is it doing? Oh, I can't. There it goes. Okay. So I'm going to take a picture of this shirt and then send it to people to want to know where it's from. Alright, take care.